Sunways have developed a couple of options for performance monitoring. So with their mobile monitoring, they've developed a user-friendly and informative monitoring app for system owners called Sunways Home, and another one for installers or distributors called Sunways Pro. These apps provide accurate and comprehensive real-time data analysis with system fault alarms and reports whenever and wherever the user may be. This ensures reliable and stable system operation with nominal downtime, providing total confidence to the end user. With the Sunways Pro Web Monitoring option, so this provides installers and distributors with a single management platform to access every Sunways system they've installed with ease. This gives total visibility of system performance and fault notifications with the ability to diagnose issues and manage solutions remotely, and this dramatically lowers service costs. So with the Sunways Pro Web Monitoring Platform, service engineers have the ability to remotely configure settings, update firmware, all without the need to be on site, and this reduces service calls dramatically. So what we're going to do now is just have a look at the Sunways Pro Web Monitoring Portal in a little bit more detail. What you would do is just go to the Sunways website, log in with your details, and then you will be presented with the following screen. So once you log into your account, you'll be presented with the home page, which is an overview of all the different Sunways systems that have been installed. So it's a really nice snapshot of everything in one page, so you can see which systems are performing well, what the daily, monthly, lifetime generation is of everything combined. You can see total number of plants installed, how many are currently generating, how many are offline. If there are any issues or errors in any of the systems, they'll actually pop up in real time. They'll show you a little alarm notification, which you can then click on and get more detailed info. You can see obviously different graphs for performance figures. Now, the good thing with this is that it's completely customizable based on what information you want to be able to access in one quick and easy home screen. So as you can see, if I click on this little module here, you can drag and drop it, move it around, resize it. You can get rid of it. And then what we can do up here is, if we just click on this, you've got predefined modules of data that you could actually drag and drop onto the home screen. So whatever kind of information you want to be viewable, you basically just go here and you can customize it as per your requirements, which is really nice. So the other thing that's really nice is you can then click on the plant module just up here, and that will then take you to a quick summary of each of those systems that are aggregated on the home page. So you can see basic information for every system that's been installed. Now, if you then went to drill down on specific information for a particular plant, we would just click on whichever one you want to view, and it will basically then bring up all the specific information and performance figures for that plant. So once you click on one of the plants, it will bring up all the information specific to that particular installation, and exactly the same as the homepage overview, you can actually change what information is displayed. So the different modules can be moved around or completely removed altogether, and then you just go up onto the little sidebar and select which data you want it to display. So it's completely customizable based on individual customer requirements. This particular system has export control and consumption monitoring features set up, so you can actually see the real-time energy flow through the little diagram here, and then it will give you a graph which shows the PV generation, consumption, electricity sold, electricity consumed, and you can also display what the income generated is from this in a graph here if you go into the subsidy tab up here and enter the rates. So that's a nice feature for you to actually see how much it's generating income-wise. The other thing which is really nice about this, you can actually drill down into the specifics regarding that inverter. So when we click on the Devices tab, you get a lot more detailed information relating to the specific inverter. So looking at some of the key performance parameters, which is really good for in-depth analysis or fault finding. So you can look at the key DC and AC input-output parameters. There's a wide range of interval data options available to display. So real-time power generation, currently shown in 5-minute intervals. You can actually change that from daily, monthly, yearly. We can see, if we click here, you can have a look at the DC current, which will display the output, which will show in real time. I can look at the DC voltage. Same again, AC current. And AC voltage. And frequency. So you've also got the option to, for whatever data set you're looking at, you can also export as a CSV format, which is really good for further data analysis. So it's very accurate and really good quality data, which is good from an O&M, operations and maintenance perspective, or troubleshooting. Really makes the service team's job a lot more easy. Another really user-friendly feature for the Sunways Pro portal is the Alarm tab. So this will present a calendar view of any faults that have been registered for any of the systems. It will give you a nice snapshot of each of those errors, which is really good for keeping track of things, looking at your alarm history, and it gives you a really comprehensive breakdown of each fault in real time as it pops up. So if we click on this one here, you can see which inverter it relates to, the time the alarm came on, what type of fault it is, the current status. It'll give you a reason why that alarm has gone off, and it'll give you a few tips on troubleshooting. So it's a really good way to keep on top of everything and make sure that none of the systems aren't getting treated as and when those alarms pop up. So it's a really comprehensive way to keep on top of things. So in summary, the Sunways Pro portal gives installers a really user-friendly and easy to manage way of keeping track of all the systems that have been installed, making sure everything's performing as it should be. Any issues, it's very easy to keep on top of everything and report that information and give reports back to the customer. So we believe that this will provide a lot of features that aren't available with other platforms currently out there.